Hey, welcome back to the show. This is The Pulse. Right about now, we should be doing some sports, and that's why we're taking you straight to Gabon, where Sports Minister designate Isaac Asiama is holding a press conference, a joint press conference with the Ghana Football Association there with journalists in Gabon. We can go live now there and see what's happening.
When the economic situation improves, it affects everybody. That's the point. When a country develops, the conditions are okay, it affects everybody. When indicators are okay, it affects every worker. So that one, you'll be affected. Media will all be affected. So everybody will be affected. Your conditions will improve. So let us work hard to improve upon the situation. And if we improve upon the situation now, all Ghanaians will benefit ultimately. So that is it.
Yes, gentlemen.
I want to know the mode of payment of the donors.
Yes, we've agreed with them that it should be paid into the accounts in Ghana. I'm not going to carry money agreement. No, that thing is ended. It's ended. I can assure you. And that my watch is ended. Everything will be paid into the accounts in Ghana. And I'm told they have bank accounts at Unibank. So I've instructed, instead of I've instructed my office in Accra to take that decision. So the process is ongoing. They are going to pay into the accounts. No money will be carried again to whichever venue is going to cause. See, when you pay it in your country, the local economic benefits. Transactions will take place within the country. So that is what informed us. And if going forward, that should be the situation, that payments should be made in Ghana. Yes.
President,
Okay.
as managers of the team, what do you say to this?
It's welcome news. It's welcome news. The most important thing is the fact that it was a consensus. It was a decision reached by consensus. It was not an imposition, neither was it a one-sided view foisted on another group. The players are happy with it. They accept and appreciate the economic circumstances of the country. And we all hope and pray that when conditions improve, it can be restored, or even in excess of what has been reduced. Yes, gentlemen.
I'm Garba from Metro. With the previous sports minister, Honorable Nila Tebanda, it was an open truth that relationship between the Ministry of Youth and Sports, which he has, and the Ghana Football Association was not the best combination. Now you started as the new sports minister. You started working with the Ghana Football Association. What can you tell us about the GFA?
Well, for me, and wherever I found myself, I've been an MP for 12 years. This is my fourth time I've started. I believe in healthy working relationship. You can have your differences whatsoever, but as a leader, you have to confront issues and tackle issues. So for me, going for not only with GFA, all the associations in sports, I'm going to have that cordial relationship with them. It doesn't mean there will be no discipline. No, there will be discipline. Rules must work, laws must work, must enforce all those things. So I'm going to ensure that. But then that cordiality must exist. You know, look at what we have achieved. Through dialogue, positive engagement. It doesn't mean that when we started, there were no differences. Yes, there were differences. That's human nature. But as a leader, my job was not to come out and be attacking people. My job was to still insist on this. And through dialogue, persuasion, we were able to arrive at the decision. That's what a leader does. Persuasion, dialogue, positive engagement. You do all these things, and at the end of the day, you achieve the result with humility, respect. When you have all these ingredients, you achieve what you want. I came this night, I was knocking doors, talking to people. Let's do this for Mother Ghana. And they told me, Honorable, we love Mother Ghana even more than you. That's what the players told me. So that should tell them that when you give that respect, they would also reciprocate. Because that's how human beings are. I was down to them. I told them why we need to do that. That Ghanaians love our Black Stars. But for one or two reasons, you know what is happening. It's our duty as leadership to restore the trust, the confidence, the love, the support we once had to the team. And that's what leadership does, so that you carry everybody along. So I'm going to be positive with all the sporting disciplines, including football. So that going forward, we can build formidable sports for Mother Ghana. As I said, sports is for job creation. Sports is even for crime prevention. Look out there. young people out there, if you engage them positively, the crime will reduce. So these are the things we should be thinking, rather than the banter with one person, banter with a minister. No, I mean, minister, who are you? You are there to serve. That's what I believe in. You are there to serve the people, and not to be fighting over. No. That will be my star. My star will be respect, humility, but insist on discipline. That's it. Thank you.
We take the last two questions, please. Yes.
In what currency money going to be paid to players? Is it going to be dollars or CD equivalent?
That is a discussion now. I have to have my chief accountant. But whatever they're entitled to, they must get it. That's the point. Now, $15,000 they are going to pay for this qualification. So that is it. If they want to convert it to CDs, I have no problem at all. That's it. These are issues you can fill dialogue with the players for them to understand. Because it's in Ghana. So as I said, if in CDs, it's preferable. That is my point. So thank you.
Yes.
Okay. From where you sit as head of Ghana football, you have almost regular relationship with the players. From where you sit, do you have a sense that the perception of money arising from Brazil is weighing down on them? Looking at even the reaction of fans in the run-up to our qualification. And then subsequently, how are you going to manage communication in respect of the management of bonuses, not just the Black Stars, but even with respect to our female team? Recently, it's unprecedented, but they went on a demonstration, legitimate though, but how do we, so that you can also get the Ghanaian population behind all the national teams?
I think it's a true observation. You can't run away from the fact that the events of Brazil had an adverse effect on the level of support and confidence that the Ghanaian people had in the team. And they are human beings, they are Ghanaians. They have relations, they are friends, and so forth and so on. So even if you don't live in Ghana, you'll be told how people feel about it. Undoubtedly, I've not done any study, but I am quite optimistic that it's had an effect on all of them and all of us. The impression created out there is that they are playing because of money. But that is not the truth, because the monies they earn in their clubs far more than what we pay them. And even some of the career-threatening injuries. Baba Rahman's injury is an example. That could end his career. He's going to be out for about 7 months, I'm told. Yeah. And in most clubs, when you don't play beyond 2 months or 3 months, you'll be put on half salary. Or some clubs will put you out of salary if you don't have an insurance to underwrite the salaries for you. So the players themselves, they are Ghanaians, they realize that this is a major thing. We can even play without taking any monies. They told the minister that they can play without taking monies. And that even if the minister wants, they will play or will not take anything and wait for government to say at the end of the competition when they've won the cup that this is the package we have for you. So everyone is humbled by the previous experiences of the team. But when it comes to communication, I think that we have to also be fair to our players. If you tell a player that I don't have the money, I'll pay you in 2 weeks' time, then everyone goes home and then waits for 2 weeks. But if you tell a player, I don't have the money, I'll pay you in a week, and then 3 months you haven't paid the person, he's human. Then they begin to take the law into their hands. That was what happened with the girls' team, the women's team. At one time, they were told the money would be paid on a Wednesday or so. We had a meeting with them and I told them, let's extend it to Friday. I thought that with the administrative bottlenecks, within an extra 2-day period, we'll be able to get the money. And then the thing went out of hand. The demonstrations and all those things could not be stopped by anybody. But it's a policy of the FA that players are not even supposed to communicate with the public on financial issues. We don't want that. We don't want players to be preoccupied with issues rather than what they will do on the field of play. Their expertise is to play. And so they leave the talking. We have a communications directorate. We have management members. We have a secretariat. All these organs of the FA have the competencies to communicate on behalf of players. But that was just one exceptional case of poor handling of the situation. And I hope going forward we'll do a better job to really prevent these kind of situations from happening.
Okay, we'll take the final question from you, Wallace.
I wanted to know the surety that the payments will come for the players so that it will prevent the future.
This goes to the one who controls the purse, eh? Yes, I can understand the concern of the GFA president that we should be truthful and that we should honor our promises. That cost us dearly in Brazil, you know that. That cost us dearly. Whatever happened in Brazil was as a result of that promise that government failed to deliver. So I can understand you, but when we met them, yes. And they themselves told me that, Honorable, when you were in power, you demonstrated it for 8 years. You know what we did with them. So I can assure you that the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, would ensure prompt payment as President J. Akufo did 8 years, or when we were in power 8 years.
Well, I think it would be good. Now, all of us are interested as well as management. We are interested in life prices. What's the reward for management as well?
I think the structure, the categories are there. So those they find themselves within the categories of the beneficiaries. So that structure is there. But as I said, all of them slash down 50%. Yes.
So which about management?
Is slash down 50%. All the categories, all the beneficiaries of the bonus structure have all been slashed down by 50%. That is it. Yes. All of them. Yes. It's the first all the beneficiaries. They're entitled and they are all here. They are all here. Everybody who used to benefit from the structure has been affected. A slash down of 50%. Everybody, including the head coach. Yes. And no, yes, for example, yes.
Is the head coach happy with that?
Oh, yes. Yes. We had a consultation with them. Yes, and we met him. We met him.
He wasn't upset.
So
let me explain something.
Because the contract is between let me.
The contract says that the head coach earns twice what the players earn. And the determination of what players earn is with the purse holder and not the coach or the player. So the purse holder has decided to peg it at X amount. So you multiply that by 2. Players are getting 15,000, so he gets 30,000. If players get 30, he gets 60. So why will he be annoyed? With who? The contract is not a specific amount.
Yes.
He may be used to receiving a certain amount.
Master, when the going gets tough, you have to tighten your belt.
It's not about the respect and the recognition we give to people. Yesterday, we were in his room.
Yes.
Spent countless hours.
About 2 hours.
Yes, with him. No, we needed to do that. So when you involve them, it's the best. We explain the situation to him, so that for him to also come on board. Mr. GFA President. Okay. No, the details will be found by the company director. Yes, thank you.
There's no draw bonus for Black Stars.
Yes.
But the group stage is a qualification bonus. So if we win 2 games and you still qualify, you take the... That has been the practice since 2006. Yes, it's not a new thing. We did it in Germany 2006. We did it in Ghana 2008. We did it in Angola 2010, South Africa 2010, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, then what is it called? Equatorial Guinea, now we are in Gabon. So if we draw 3 matches, let me give a typical example. In Angola 2010, Togo, Ghana was in the same group with Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Burkina Faso. Because of the accident involving Togo, they pulled out. So there were only 3 teams. Our first match, we lost 3-1 to Cote d'Ivoire. Then we won 1-0 against Burkina Faso and qualified. We paid like 3 winning bonus. It was a qualification bonus. That has been the trend. So it's not a new thing.
Because Honorable was mentioning that first 5,000, second game 5,000. I was thinking that if you beat Egypt, it will be 5,000. If you draw, the world will be amount. So it's qualification bonus.
It's a qualification.
Now they have qualified, so they're entitled to it. Yes, 2 straight wins, they have qualified. Yes, 2 straight wins, yes.
Yes.
They have qualified to the next stage.
Please.
It's qualification bonus. Yes. Okay. Well, then, but I mean, it's nice, but the details maybe GFA president will have to explain. That one, you have to explain formal details about this.
The Puma thing. But our contract with Puma has been since 2005. And every 2 years they come out with new designs. This is new. This one, I've never seen it before. This is the first time. So every 2 years it's like that. There are new designs. I'm happy that you are not finding fault with it, but you are applauding it. And the players are very happy with the Puma apparel. We've never had any problem with the quality of the Puma apparel.
Oh, your question is deeper than this, eh? I'm gonna go.
Pardon me?
It's not affected.
Excuse me.
People are speaking.
No, per diem has always been a different thing altogether from the bonus. I mean, that has been the practice. Per diem is their daily stipends. Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for coming at a very, very short notice. But Honorable Minister, please, the leadership of the journalists also say they want to meet you. The Ghanaian journalists, I mean.
Yes, good.
But they are here. We'll meet here again.
The Ghanaian journalists will be meeting them soon, I believe. Of course, this is our live coverage of the press conference between Sports Minister Designate Isaac Asiama and the Ghana Football Association in Gabon. And the bottom line, the whole point is that there has been a slash in the bonuses for the Black Stars. Baba Tando joins me in the studio. We'll be wrapping up this quickly so that we can go back to Parliament. Baba, what really is the issue? We've got a reduction in the bonuses from what to what?
Okay, so it used to be $10,000. That was just when Elvis Efiyankwa was around, and then it was slashed down by Nilante van der Poel to 8,000 TD. So now what is happening is that it's been slashed down further by about, say, some 30 to 40%. So that makes it $5,000 for winning bonus at the group stage. So for each of the matches that they've played, each player is going to get $5,000, and then when they qualify to the quarterfinals, it's still going to be $5,000. Then to the semifinals, when they qualify, they take $6,000, and then when they get to the finals, it's $7,500. But you see, Gifty, I think that this is welcome news. I don't know what Neil Antio van der Poel didn't do wrong, because he was not able to negotiate well with the players to get government's message of the reduction to them. But Isaac Asiama has been able to do this, to broker this deal with them, and they say they are fine. It's not like it was an imposition. He didn't impose it on them. They all agreed to take the 5,000. So I mean, and they say it's due to economic, reasons. Probably when it gets better, it will be fine. And when they win the tournament, it's not even government that's going to reward them. They are going to get rewards from different quarters of our society.
Okay.
So I think that's just fine.
Thank you very much, Baba, for coming.